guys, and welcome back to my channel. Or if you are new here, hello, my name is Shiana. Or if you're not new here, what's up gang, welcome back. So before we get started, I also want to make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe, because why not, join the fam. Well, for today's video, I am doing a chit chat slash get ready with me slash life update. If you want to see more content like this, also make sure to leave me a comment down below letting me know that you would love to see more like this, or any other ideas that you guys would like to see from me. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to be doing a life update slash get ready with me. We're going to have dinner later, so I'm going to be doing my makeup for that. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and talk with you guys, because I haven't talked with you guys in like I don't know, a really long time. So here we are. I've kind of already prepped my skin. I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyebrows, and for my brows I'm using the new Benefit micro pencil, the brow micro filling pen. Sorry, I cannot freaking talk today. And it has the 3 prongs. So this is the pen, and then this is the little prongs on it that we have. So this is medium brown. I've used this already. I filled this in and I didn't fill this one in, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. But guys, like, honestly, life since COVID has been, all in all, I can't complain, but at the same time, a lot has happened for me not to complain, actually. But I'm just kind of like living past that, trying to be positive, because a lot of things could have been worse. A lot of my situations that I have been in could have been worse, but they haven't been, so that's a positive. Honestly, I kind of just want to go in order, because I haven't really talked to you guys since like pre-quarantine. And as some of you know, I work at Ulta. Some of you don't know, if you didn't know, I work at Ulta at the Benefit Brow Bar, and I'm licensed, so I wax eyebrows there. And they shut down like in March. So after they shut down, it was kind of like, all right, I'm at home for like a couple of months, you know, getting paid, it's cool, having a good old time, get to stay home, do some more stuff that I haven't gotten done, which was, you know, the patio. As some of you know, I redid my patio, but that was like my quarantine project that I gave myself. If you didn't get to see that, go watch that video. But I redid my whole patio. It's so pretty. But that was what I did in the beginning of quarantine, and then after that it was kind of like, all right, what's next? I got so freaking bored from not having a routine, and it like drove me completely insane. I'm using the Juvia's Place concealer to carve out my brows, but it got really freaking boring, and I just got tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I don't know what to possibly, sorry, my mirror is freaking cracked on the back, so I'm using the other side. But honestly, I had no idea what else to do. So I just started to like do like random stuff, and then the random stuff got boring, so I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I was gonna like start working out, get more, like I did the whole like Chloe Ting challenge. I got bored from that. Like, I kid you not, I got bored from so much stuff. Like, I thought I was gonna enjoy quarantine, but after a while it got like, it was just, I had nothing else to do. That was honestly a hard thing for me, being such a busybody. Like, I mean, I am literally a busybody. So we were out of work, honestly, from March, like March 18th till I went back to work like June, what was it? Like the second week in June, I went back to work. And honestly, that's kind of where I really fell off on my routine of like filming and doing my makeup and things like that, because I had all this free time and I was doing my makeup and stuff for content and everything like that. And then when I went back to work, it was just like, you can throw that out of the window, because I wasn't even doing my makeup for work. Like, I gotta wear a mask at work, you know good and freaking well. I'm not about to waste my time and put makeup on when there's no freaking point. There's no point, you know. And I wake up earlier now. Like, my work schedule has changed due to COVID. I don't get to go to the gym. I don't get to literally do anything. I don't have time for anything anymore in the mornings, because I literally go to work at 10 versus 11. I would wake up earlier and I have all this time in the world. But even then, I'm not going to the gym right now anyway, because the gyms are like sweat pools. Like, that's just disgusting, because I'm literally honestly deathly afraid of people's disgusting sweat right now. And then people not wearing masks in public, and you can't wear one in the gym. So like, that's just, it's too much anxiety for me. Since I'm not going to the gym, I had to be more adamant about what I eat, because like, y'all, I went from going to the gym literally every freaking day to barely working out like once a month maybe. I have fell off of the wagon like totally with what I did before quarantine. Like, I'll kid you not, I swear I'm not the same person. And some ways it's a good way. I mean, in some ways it's a good thing, and in some ways it's not a good thing, because like I said, I miss going to the gym, but I'm not risking it. I don't want to. I said, mentioning the gym, I have lost some weight. I've lost actually a significant amount of weight during quarantine, due to the fact of me eating healthier and not eating as much, which I can make a separate video on like weight loss and everything like that. But just so you know, your girl has slimmed down a bit, which I am excited about. I'm gonna use my face primer, which is the Milk Hydra Grip. This is like my absolute favorite primer known to man, just because this stuff right here literally makes your makeup look so smooth, like a baby's butt. So now that I've primed, I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm using the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop. So if you see me look off to the side, it's because that's where my mirror is. But yeah, I ended up losing some weight. My skin got clearer, as y'all can see. I am gonna do an updated skincare routine, but like, I kid you not, honestly, quarantine wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I went back to work, and with me being back at work, like I said, I have been making time for my YouTube and Instagram and stuff, but I've been focusing a lot more on my Instagram feed, because I've been trying to get it more aesthetically pleasing in a sense too as well. So I've been focusing on that more than I have been my YouTube, which I am so sorry, guys. You know, we actually grew over the quarantine as well, and I was not thinking that was ever gonna freaking happen, but we hit 1K, and I will be doing the giveaway. I did not forget about y'all. That's not something I'm just not gonna do. I need to have one, because like, y'all, we've been doing this for so freaking long. This is my Juvia's Place concealer, not the same one that I used earlier. This one's number 17. The one I used earlier was 13, but I use that around my brows and my forehead because it's a little warmer. This one's a lot lighter, and I only put this one like straight underneath my eye like this, because I don't need much. Oh man. But yeah, I honestly just put a little bit of this and I just blend it out, because that's all I need. I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup either, just because, like I said, my routine has, I'm still trying to find my new routine, and that's hard to say, but that's honestly what I'm living in limbo, because I haven't really made anything consistent here lately. I've just been kind of like working and saving my money and doing videos here and there, like, and I need to not do that, because I've been consistent this whole time, and I don't need to start not being consistent due to my certain situation. I just need to, you know, figure it out and make it work What else happened? Like, oh, I got my freaking kitten. I didn't even make a official post about that, but I got a kitty. His name's Shadow. He's like, I think 3 months now. Maybe 4, honestly. We got him in June, right before I went back to work. He's a little black cat. I'll show him here in a second because he's like my sweet baby. He's probably the best decision I've made all year. Because he's just my little cuddle buddy, and I've always liked cats, but I've never had a cat of my own. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a cat. Hidden. Some of you have seen him on my Instagram, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, this is my kitty. Say hey, Shadow. Say hi. I'm gonna put him down. But yeah, that is my kitty cat. He is the most lovable thing in the world. He is definitely, he gets into stuff at night. I'm learning that cats are completely different creatures than dogs, and it's not a bad thing. It's just they're a lot different. And it has been a learning process, especially me having some cat friends. They've helped me through the process of having a cat and understanding cats. I'm using my Laura Mercier setting powder to set underneath my eyes. But yeah, that's only the like newest thing. I also got a new car. I kid you not, I had 2 accidents, y'all. 2 freaking accidents within the course of this year, and honestly less than 6 months. Like, they were not even 3 months apart. Like, so backstory, May, my girlfriend was driving my car and somebody hit her when she was driving home, and the back passenger side of my vehicle. Got it fixed the end of May, had my car back, everything's fine, boom bam, we back in business. Well, July rolls around and somebody decides that they want to fly and speed on a road and hit me in the exact same freaking spot. So yes, I got freaking T-boned for the second time in the exact same car in the exact same spot, but this time the car was totaled. So all of July I was basically trying to figure out getting a new car, which was probably the hardest thing I had to deal with since being quarantined, was trying to figure out a new car. That whole process like had me so stressed out, it wasn't even funny, because it's just a long process, and then car shopping already pisses me off in general because they always try to tell you everything, and I'm like, no, just tell me what I want. But I got my car. I now have a 2020 Nissan Altima SR. She is a cutie. I'm very happy with the purchase I made. I'm not happy due to the fact that I had to get a new car and start all the way over with like having a car note and everything like that. It's not the best thing. But at the end of the day, I'm just having that thought now in my head that I honestly feel like I'm gonna have a car note for the rest of my life due to the fact of cars are expendable, and clearly anybody can hit me at any point in time and take that away from me, which was very detrimental. So I'm gonna be using this Benefit powder just to kind of dust over my face and warm up my skin. But yeah, that whole, it was like scary in the sense because I was carless for a while and I had to freaking like cancel a makeup gig. Like, I was so pissed, y'all don't even know, because I just got my car back. Like, not even a freaking month I had my car fixed and I got hit again. Like, I'm just thankful I am here today and able to tell the story, but at the end of the day, don't go buying a car right now, y'all. Like, I mean, of course, if you need it, get one, but if you don't, save your money, because cars are expendable. Like, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, that's why I don't go out spending a whole bunch of freaking money on a vehicle. Like, why? it literally loses its value, and it's so upsetting to me. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm happy with the decision that I made. I have a new car. I'm grateful. I don't have any issues. I didn't get a bad deal, anything. Like, everything was perfect. It's just sour timing, because that's not something that I wanted to be doing right now. So I'm using this new Morphe face palette. It's the Totally Tan 8T, but I'm using the bronzer in this to bronze my face. This year hasn't totally been the worst. I'm just thankful that I haven't been sick, and that the people that I have known that have gotten sick are well and healthy and still here. So, you know, life isn't all bad. It's just, it definitely kind of sucks right now. Like, it sucks. Nobody wants to be living like this. Nobody wants to have to deal with this, but here we are. Like, oh well. This is like my new favorite face palette. I haven't been using anything else other than this one, because like it just makes my skin look so bronzed, and really warm in the sense too. You can't really tell on camera, but like this is definitely the bronzer is like accentuating my skin. And then the blush in this one too is also really pretty. It's like soft. They look really pink, but on the skin they look super natural. So I'm gonna put both of them on, and I like to just press them into my cheek and my kind of like cheekbone into my temple. But yeah, I feel like a lot of things have changed, and I want to update you guys more too on them. Like, I feel like my clothing style has changed, my makeup style has changed, like my personal life had, like me personally, I have changed. I've grown a lot during this quarantine. I kid you not. It's been a process, and I'm like enjoying it, because it's like, you know, like in your 20s there's new chapters in your life and things are adjusting and changing, and of course, you know, mentally, physically, and emotionally. But all in all, I feel like I'm gonna go in with this highlighter. I do feel like I'm changing in a positive manner. Quarantine has definitely, well, COVID has definitely showed me what I need to put my priorities in. You know, life is short, and things can be taken away from you easily. Just like I'm working today, I could not be working tomorrow. I'm living today, I could be not living tomorrow. Those things haven't changed, but at the same time, like, they have put a lot more into perspective. Like, I have been saving like crazy, and it's not even funny, because, you know, I've been, you know, just freely spending before this, not really realizing that, like, of course I save regularly for in case of emergencies, but I'm not saving towards my future, and I need to. I should be saving towards my future, because that's the only thing I have is what's next. I'm preparing myself, and you guys will definitely be a part of that process, because I refuse to neglect YouTube anymore. I'm making a vow now that this is not something that I'm going to do ever again. I didn't want to just put content out there for you guys. I wanted it to be valuable, and I wanted it to be worth something, and I didn't want me to just post and go. Sorry, my dog is barking, but like, that's just me. Like, I feel like when I make anything, it needs to be like 100% or nothing at all. So like, I just went completely like, I'm not posting because I don't have nothing to post that I feel like is something that y'all are gonna enjoy, you know? And like I said before, and I will still tell you, if there's anything y'all want to see, make sure you comment down below and let me know, because I'd rather know, you know, what you guys want versus me just putting something out there and it wastes you guys' time. Like, I'm not that girl. So now I'm taking the bronzer, and I'm actually going to use this as eyeshadow, because that's what I typically do. If you've seen any of my makeup videos, that's like my go-to for eyeshadow. I'll either put it in my crease or put it on my eyelid, but for today, I'm just gonna pop this in my crease. But yeah, so I'm wanting to be intentional in everything. So I am sticking to my word, and I'm sticking to being more consistent and organized, and back into a routine of this being a regular thing, because I missed you guys and I miss talking to you guys, because that's what I do. Like, this is what I do, and I will never neglect it again. I want to use a brown eyeliner. Is this NYX Epic Liner, and it's just like a chocolate brown, but I'm gonna use this all the way across my lash line, and I might do a baby wing, but I'm not 100% sure. So but yeah, honestly, COVID has opened my perspective into really paying attention to what I want in life and what's next for me. And I've got some serious goals that I want to work on and get through, and I plan on getting there. My eyeliner is done. My camera is about to die, so I'm going to jump back once I change the battery. Okay, so I really want to use this palette. I put eyeliner on already, yes, but this is a new Makeup Revolution palette. It's the Forever Flawless Flamboyance. I think it's for flamingo. It's like the pink flamingo because it has flamingos literally all over it. So I'm gonna use a few of these neutral shades in this palette. So I'm gonna go with this brown first. This it's called Ultra. Yeah, so I'm gonna put this in my crease. Besides all of that, I think the only other thing that I haven't talked to y'all guys about, which is like a major, I kind of just pushed this in the back of my head because of, you know, with COVID, we was dealing with like the whole Black Lives Matter thing, with George Floyd passing away, well, being murdered, not even passing away, he was blatantly murdered. But I was like, you know, living my best life. Like I said, I was focusing more on my Instagram and making my content a little bit better. Well, one day I was out about living my best life, minding my business as I should, and I get racially profiled while taking photos in public. Now I wasn't in any area that was secluded, private. I was on you know, a public business parking, you know, parking lot, and I get racially profiled by a police officer coming. He literally pulls up while I'm taking my photos, and he's like, you know, there was a, well, I didn't get racially profiled by the police officer. Let me rephrase that. I got racially profiled by a white lady who called the police officer on me while I was taking my photos. And he pulls up and's like, you know, what's going on out here? You know, what you're doing? Basically being fucking nosy, just trying to check the scene out. And the scene is me taking my photos. So I'm like oblivious to what's going on. Now I'm taking this nude and I'm putting this all over my lid. But yeah, he's like, what's going on? What you doing out here? I'm like taking my photos, minding my business. And of course he's a black dude, because at this point I'm assuming that they're sending out all of their black officers just in case, you know, just in case. Or she could have said that I was a black woman and they went ahead and sent a black police officer out. But that's neither here nor there. He's asking me what I'm doing and just kind of, you know, answers questions or whatever. And I'm still continuously packing my stuff up because I was already almost done. And during this process, he's like, oh, well, you know, we got a call saying, you know, there was somebody out here. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm just out here taking my photos. It's like, you know, this around this time in this area, you know, we got older white people that live over here. And I'm like, okay, so that means they have every right to call the cops on me because I'm standing out here taking photos because they're scared of a black girl with a tripod. I mean, I don't know what's more scarier, but okay. And he's like, I'm sorry to disrupt you and everything like that. And I'm just, it was just like a very, honestly, a traumatizing situation to be in because, of course, with everything going on right now, and I have a cop car pulling up on me, I'm paranoid, duh. But at the same time, I have to keep my cool because I can't lose my freaking mind out here and him try to take me in. So I'm like, all right, Chiana, don't lose your shit. But at the same time, lose your shit. Enough so it's time for you to go. So that's what I did. I mean, it was definitely just a scary situation to be in. Because I'm thinking to myself, what am I doing wrong? And I did absolutely nothing wrong. Like, I'm just living my life. So that was a situation. And of course, I still went back and I still took my photos back to this place. That lady never stopped me because who does she think she is? She can call again and the same situation's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, don't be wasting any time thinking I'm about to come murder you or something. Like, woman, mind your business. Because that's what everybody does. So yeah, that's my racially profiled situation. But like, I try to push that in the back of my head because I don't even want to remember that day, because it was just like so shocking to me. But at the same time, I wasn't surprised, because that's what it's like being black in America. You know, it just fucking sucks. It sucks. But it is what it is. I let it go. I'm not holding any grudges. Shit happens. That was just another day in my life. And I'm going to be moving past it. Like I said, I am in a complete different headspace. Old me probably wouldn't have reacted the way I did during that time. But you know, I haven't been reacting and doing things the way I have been for a while, and that's honestly probably the most positive thing I can say for myself. Because if you ask me, I can give myself a pat on the back, because it could have went 10 times worse. It could have went 10 times worse. Because you never know. You never know. At any point in time, they just don't care. Never have. Life is hard out here. Like, I mean, I'm just grateful I have a job every day to go to, and I have a roof over my head, and a life to wake up to every day. You know, it truly is the little things, which is why I want to go on a vacation so bad, because it's like, I don't care about anything else but quality time, adventures, and being happy. Like, that's it. Because if you focus too much on the negativity of what's going on around us, it'll eat you alive and spit you out. I'm gonna put a little bit of chapstick on because my lips is dry. So I'm using my KKW lip liner. They're niche, you know. Like, I honestly been contemplating too what more I wanted to get into, and I've always had a love for everything artsy. So like, I've been thinking about new business ventures, which y'all will know more about. I ain't gonna give you too many details, but just know that I've come to a point in my life where some things are about to change. Some major things are about to change, and I'm ready for them. I hope you ready for them. We about to make some shape. Okay. For the final touch, I'm gonna be using this Dewy Glow Mist from e.l.f. This looks so cute. Hope you guys enjoyed chit-chatting with me. I know I was all over the place, but I was just kind of like, just giving it all to you guys, just to talk to you guys, because it's, like I said, it's been a while since we talked, and I will be doing more talking videos in front of the camera. I'm so sorry guys that I have failed at doing that. I kind of feel like I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, because I'm just here. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out just like everybody else. I'm here. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed me doing my makeup on camera with you guys. Don't forget to comment, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.